Do y'all think I can sit through the entire series of Care Bears and enjoy it? Keep in mind that I genuinely like watching cartoons. I've been thinking of revisiting the Lilo and Stitch series because of all this Stitch talk. I don't know, let me know. Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, Punk Kick Yoshi or Alberto. Welcome back to the video. Today, we got an announcement that shocked the entire universe and the girly fandom. Warner Brothers just announced that they are currently working on a brand new Care Bears movie. If you're new to our channel, hi. My name is Punk Kick Yoshi and I like animation just as much as Cheer Bear loves Grumpy Bear. I felt like I had to make this video because we always have this little fellow right here chilling in the background of our videos. He's been making little Easter eggs in the background for the past couple weeks, so I think we needed to make this video. Okay, so news just broke out that Josh Greenbaum is currently set to direct the new Care Bears movie that is currently in really early development. Josh Greenbaum is currently mainly known from his movies Will and Harper with Will Ferrell on Netflix and Strays, like the movie with the dogs. Now I'm starting to think this dude doesn't have the credentials to direct the Care Bears movie. No hate, but this dude has like zero animation experience on his resume. You would think that someone from Disney Animation Studios or maybe even Netflix Animation would step up to the plate here. But hey, let him cook. Maybe he got this one. That's also to say that this movie is going to be primarily in animation. There's a good chance that this might be that weird hybrid, half animated, half real life that we saw in Sonic or in the Ted movies. You know which one I prefer here, but hey, I don't know what the general public wants here. So far, none of the details for the plot have been announced, so the story is totally up in the air. As long as they don't treat this like the Barbie movie, I think we should be chilling. Not because it was a bad movie, but let's not play out the whole toys come to life and whoa, how did we get her back type story. So far, since we don't have no story confirmations, it's kind of fun to speculate what type of movie they can create with this awesome franchise. The Care Bear franchise actually started out as American greeting cards, and since then they switched over to Cloudco Company, which is responsible for all the media that you see of Care Bear today since their humble beginnings. Since their conception, they made a series that debuted that same decade from when they were created. Then in 1985 we got the first ever Care Bears movie, which did pretty good in the public eye. Recently they just released a new animated series called Care Bears Unlock the Magic, which has 6 standalone episodes, which you can find almost everywhere on streaming. For those of you that don't know what Care Bears are, what are you doing? Nah, I'm just playing. Care Bears are color-coordinated, magical creatures that have their iconic belly badge on their belly, and each of them have emotional-based talents that relate to their personality. Some popular Care Bears are Cheer Bear, Share Bear, Grumpy Bear, Funshine Bear, and Good Luck Bear. This awesomely vintage franchise has grossed over $470 million in 2024 alone, which is pretty crazy all things considered. And it has a lifetime sale value of around $10 billion, which is pretty good for these lovable Care Bears. It's no coincidence that Warner Brothers had their eye on this IP. And it isn't confirmed if Warner Brothers Animation is going to be handling this project or just Warner Brothers. So I think that means that there's a good chance they might be making that Sonic Chimera that we talked about earlier. I don't understand why these companies are so afraid of just making straight up animated movies. I feel like that's how they should have handled the Minecraft movie or even Sonic. Like, I understand that Disney is pushing this live action agenda, but I've never been the biggest fan of it, as you can probably guess with my channel. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Maybe there's a lot of you that actually do like this hybrid animation style. I think this movie would work best if they just dive in full force into the 1980s nostalgia. Like, make it the vibe of the movie. Even if they don't go for the full animation style, make it set in the 1980s and not 2025. If you guys are able to make it fully animated, let's see some of that Warner Bros. Money put to good use. Let's upscale that beautiful 1980s style animation into 4K. I'd love to see that in action. Let's get messy. Let's try new things, guys. Don't play it safe. But even then, What could the potential plot for this movie be? As someone who has never seen Care Bears, I think I'm the prime test subject for someone that could relate to the general public. But obviously, if you're a fan of Care Bears, you should take priority. So, you veto me. But for me, I think I would like just an adventure between all of the Care Bears. Like, give me the Mario movie with its origin story beginning, heartbreaking scenes, and fun adventure into Care Bears. That's what I would want from a Care Bears movie. And definitely not that. But hey, that's just me personally. But yeah, not much more to talk about here since we just got an announcement for its production. So please, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this announcement. What are some storylines that you'd like to see explored in this movie? Or would you like it to be like the Sonic and Barbie with that half human, half toy-like wonder? Let me know. But with that, I'm going to end off today's video. If you did enjoy, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It goes a really long way for a small creator like myself. We'll see when we actually get this movie up on the big screen. If I were to give a guesstimate, I would say it would come out around 2027. As always, my name has been Alberto, or Punk Cake Yoshi. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye bye.